It's been wonderful to be back here again. It's been quite a few years since I played with the orchestra. We have to, in a very short time, get a lot together. A lot depends on the conductor, whether we know him well. I know him, the orchestra knows him, so that's already a very good start. On the players, whether they've actually played this work before. A lot of them haven't. It's one of the lesser played of the Mozart concertos. So everybody is listening like crazy and, you know, trying to do the right thing, following Mr. Sinaiski's body language, my body language, listening, enjoying, thinking, oh gosh, we've got to do that again, it's difficult. And it's astonishing that within an hour and a half to 2 hours, things start falling wonderfully into place. And that's what happened this afternoon, and it was a real joy to experience. The instrument that I'm confronted with when I come on to the platform to rehearse for the first time and to perform is absolutely vital. It's the means to the end, and I cannot do fully what I want to do if the instrument cannot do it for me. I mean, of course, as a pianist, we are fated to turn up in different halls and find different pianos. And it's our job to find our own sound and to bring the very best out of the instrument. And it's part of the job I particularly love, actually. But it is important to have an instrument that is in top condition, not only a wonderful instrument, but one that is very well looked after. It's a little bit like a car. You can't leave it in the garage and expect it to run absolutely perfectly. So there are two things involved, the instrument itself and the technician who looks after it. And I know immediately I put my hands on the piano whether I'm going to be able to do what I want. They do have a lifespan. They're the most extraordinary mechanical things that are put together. They are one of the great miracles if you go to a Steinway factory and see what is done to actually put a piano together. It's extraordinary. And then the moment comes when you put your hands on the keyboard and play it. And if it's well looked after and everything is oiled together, what you can get is extraordinary, particularly with a Steinway. I don't just say that because I'm a Steinway artist, but for me, really, they are the most complete, the richest, the most varied, the most powerful. We need power nowadays because we're playing in big, big halls. And although I'm playing a Mozart concerto and not a Bartók concerto, I'm still playing in a very big hall. So it wouldn't do to be playing a period instrument such as Mozart would have found in the Schwarzenberg Palais in Vienna. So at some point, pianos have to be replaced. And although this instrument still has very fine qualities, I am thrilled to know that this appeal is getting going now, and that hopefully in 2018 you will have a gorgeous new sleek beasts, and all of us pianists will be ringing each other up saying, hey, there's a new piano in Bournemouth, you've got to go there. And that too is important because, you know, there is a little bit of sort of interplay between all of us about instruments, precisely because the instrument is so important. It will be a source of great rejoicing when there is actually a completely new and carefully chosen instrument here. It'll be very exciting. I would say to the BSO audience, who are, I'm sure, highly discriminating, rejoice in the fact that there might be up there on the stage next year an instrument whereby you're going to sit there and go, wow. And that I would imagine that the audience will be very proud of a new instrument. I mean, it's like a football team or something like that. You know, you have something that really belongs to you, to the orchestra, to you, the audience. And, you know, if I were them, when I would see the new piano being wheeled on, I would say, yeah, we had something to do with that, and they can be really proud. And one can, I think it's possible to sponsor a hammer or a string or a white note or a black note. I love that idea, it's fantastic. So you can sit there thinking, that high F sharp belongs to me. It'd be wonderful. I mean, one would be really proud, I think.